How much time and energy are you spending on regret, on trying to do something over again in your mind? If only it had gone this way. If only I hadn't. If only I had. I'm living this in real time in my family at the moment. I have my son who regrets something. He's 8 years old. And it's heavy for him. It's heavy. And this morning I had my own experience of this. We have some new fish. This is me becoming a fish keeper. And 3 of them died today. We added 4 to our tank, did all of the things correctly, and 3 died. And I went straight into regret. Shouldn't have got a fish tank. I'm no good at this. Failing at this. Oh my goodness. Like all of this stuff. And when I consider the relational work that I do personally first, the embodiment I have with compassion and peace and presence and power, and these 3 little fish fair fucked me up for a bit. It was so interesting to me, and it's beautiful because I got to surface a bunch of things, and I noticed my mind going into regret, going into wishing I could change past decisions, had information before, like all of these things. And I see it in so many places, right? We think about our childhood and what could have gone better. And there's some regret there, or there's some blame there. It's a discomfort within ourselves that is very profound and very painful and very energy exhausting. And it's not even true. I'm very grateful to these 3 little fish that died. Grateful for their presence because they have brought to the surface some ways of being in me that I couldn't have seen or been with or noticed had I not had this experience. It was painful for me. I see it for my boy. It's painful for him. It's painful for the people that I work with and the conversations that I have. There's a lot of pain. And when we learn to be with that in a transformational way, instead of a way that keeps it stuck, our heart opens, our capacity for love expands. And there's a deeper knowing of just how held by life we are. Typically, reflexly, that's a word, when something happens, we'll close off, right? It's painful. Nope. The walls will go up. The guards will come out. we get into protection mode so that we can survive the discomfort. And life is not something that we need to survive, to buckle on down, grit our teeth and get through. All of life is here for us to experience, to open to learn from, integrate with, and ultimately expand and elevate from. It can be an intense journey at times. And regret is simply a desire for control and a way of keeping us stuck, of keeping that pain in place. And when we can open our hearts to forgiveness of the situation, and forgiveness is so selfish, ultimately. People find it hard to forgive. We find it hard to forgive other people. A lot of people do. Find it hard to let go. But ultimately, carrying all of those ill feelings, that hatred, that blame, the shame, all of that gets liberated when we learn the art of forgiveness, of self or of others. Forgiveness does not mean we need to be best friends with everyone. And it is the fastest way to release regret. Regret essentially leads to a replaying. If something gets stuck in our system, our life will keep giving us opportunities to free that energy, to complete the cycle. Forgiveness is freedom. When we learn how to do this, to liberate ourselves, everything gets easier. Start to notice those walls when they come up, like today. Today was a rough day for me. My nervous system felt attacked. I felt like I was being attacked in a nervous system way. And nothing was happening. And that wasn't something for me to fix much as I wanted to. Run to the pet store and get more. Undo the mistake. Or get rid of the tank altogether, because I'm clearly not cut out for this. Like all of this stuff, all of these thoughts. To avoid the feelings. To avoid the pain, to fix the pain, to make it go away. And all there ever is to do is to open to it, to feel it. We can learn from the past. It's not like we have to erase everything, right? I think I thought for a little while in my spiritual learning and growing, if it's happened, it's done. So just don't think about it. Don't need to think about that anymore. But there's so much gold in everything that we experience. And in a way, I was rejecting parts of myself when I was in that thinking. I still had some shame. It's a big one for me. And I've liberated a lot of it, and wherever I haven't, life will show me. And that's all life ever is an opportunity. Every single challenge, every time we feel that contraction and that need to defend, it's just not true. There's a lot of stuff that I've said that I could go way, way deeper on. So if you have any questions around anything that I've shared this evening, leave me a comment, send me a message. Let's keep the discussion open, because I'm aware I've said some things that lacked a context around them. So yeah, let me know what you're hearing, and if there's an area you'd like me to go deeper on. And for now, I shall bid you good night and see you tomorrow.